Sorry guys, worst way to start out a video. Voiceover is yawning, but so today is day 7 of Junk Journal July. It is about envelopes. And this is also my 5th voiceover today, and I still have 2 more after this, so yay! And then I have to actually record next week's video, so it'll be great. Everything's great. Everything's fine. So our questions, we have 5 questions today. This is going to be a decently long video, about 25 minutes. So sit down, sit up, and get your coffee and or tea or soda or whatever you drink. Okay, so the first question I have, which I don't understand what I was talking about. Oh, my art routine. Okay, sorry. I didn't understand how I wrote this. My art routine is I usually will put on either music, YouTube video, a movie, or a TV show on my tablet, and then watch it. I will scour the internet for inspiration. Like a lot of these ideas I got from things I saw, and I was like, yeah, this is what I want to create. That's what I'm going to do. And then I just do it until I am done. I just keep doing it until I feel like I cannot create anymore. And sometimes it's really short, sometimes it's really long. It just varies. And then now that I'm doing YouTube, Junk Journal July specifically, it is a lot longer. It takes like a day of recording, because Junk Journal July, you got each individual prompt, and so instead of bulking them together, I just record each and individual one, and they take longer than expected to record, but I have fun doing it, and that's all that matters. Like, I don't care if these turn out really that good. Like, I'm just happy. I'm a happy girl. I think this one turned out. I can't remember. Yeah, this one turned out. I did one before this, and I actually deleted it because it turned out so bad that I was like, I didn't finish it. I just like inked it, and I was like, this is just straight up ugly, and so then I removed it. Yeah, which is, it happens sometimes. It happens sometimes. So I'm just preparing these card CDs holders. I don't even know what words I'm trying to say. The CD envelopes. I have a bunch of them, and I am, Winifred's upset because I just got into a drawer that she's above. I have a bunch of them, and I always like how they are, so I wanted to decorate them. I also turned around and used used the envelope punch and made envelopes to add up book pages. So these little clear vellum pieces, I love these. They were deep within my flow journal somebody sent me from a Facebook group forever ago, and I didn't see them until recently, and I'm in love with them. 100% in love with them. Oh my gosh. Now, as you see, I'm taking this envelope apart. I do put it back together. And I feel like I could have figured out another way of doing this a lot easier, but I didn't. Because I just wanted it to stay in there better. So, yeah. Sometimes my art videos, well, let me re-say that. Sometimes my videos, sorry, readjusting my chair, are insanity. Like, they don't make sense, but that's okay. That's okay. I like them. So my next thing is Instagrammers that I like. A couple of these are junk journals. Some of them are just art in general. So if I forget to tag these people in my comment section, please remind me. Somebody just comment and say, hey, you didn't do that. Because I can't be expected to remember things, apparently. So there's that. So the first one is Creatively Free to Be Me, Leanne. I love her. I have always loved her. She has a way of doing creative journaling and junk journaling that I admire, and I try to strive to do, because I just love it. She has a more eventful life than I do, so her memory keeping is a lot better than mine is. Like, I work from home and I do nothing all day, so I don't really have much to talk about within my memory keeping anymore. Like, little things like that do happen, I do keep in there, but Nothing like what she does. I like what she does more for her memory keeping and her junk journaling. Joanna Clow, I don't know how to pronounce her last name, and I'm sorry that I butchered it. Her journals are so beautiful. Like, she does these ones for her kids, and they're to die for. Like, she does really good. And she got into, I think in the last year, she got into making her own scrapbook papers and stuff. And, she is an inspiration. Like, I drool for everything that she's done. I have the list next to me, but I would like to see what I'm talking about. Like, I have a little, like, saved folder for these on my Instagram, so I can, like, see why I wrote them down. So Casey journals. She makes beautiful junk journals, or no, it's a she, sorry, and pieces. Like, she sews them, and they're amazing. Oh my God, lace and book pages. Like, every time I see her on Instagram, I'm like drooling. I think because I have like on Instagram I have a folder for junk journal inspiration, and like 90% of it is probably her stuff. Like, just go follow her. You will understand my drool. You'll understand. The next one, I will also butcher the name. Megan Wisner Quinlan? Question mark? She does a lot of mixed media and collaging, and it's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Like, I would love her talent. She does fodder school too. I wish I could do fodder school. I can't afford it. It's like, it's not $200, but it's like right around $200 to join the class. And so I'm bummed I can't do it, but whatever. I'll just continue dreaming while I look through her stuff on Instagram, because it is amazing. Like, seriously, go follow her. Go follow all these girls I'm mentioning, because they deserve more recognition. They deserve people just to be like drooling over their art, because their art is so good. Oh my gosh, it is so good. I know I should be talking about the video, but like, whatever. You see what's happening. I'm just gluing things down and having fun. So the next one is Willa Wanders, and she does journals too. And she, like, her fabric journals and their bindings are so pretty. Oh, she is like the binding queen in my eyes. Again, she also fills up my whole like junk journal inspiration Instagram saved pile, because they're just amazing. It's just amazing. She also does fodder school too, so I mean, what do you expect? Next would be the We Are Memory Keepers Instagram page. I know that they're like a brand and everything, like a big brand, like, Michael's big brand, but their tools, like, every time they show a new tool, I just want it, because I know I can use that within junk journaling and art journaling and creating in general. And like, just looking at what they're creating, like, just seeing things that they create on their Instagram gives me like 500 ideas of things that I could create within my realm of stuff using their tools. And I have so many of their tools. Like, I get all my tools about their tools from like Tuesday morning at a discount, and no regrets. Like, I freaking love it. Like, my most favorite tool I think of theirs that I have is probably the glass mat, you guys. Like, that thing's amazing. You can cut on it. You can use it as a watercolor panel. I can't think of what it's called. Palette, where you put the watercolor directly on it. It makes great smushies. Like, it's just great. I love it. So, and lastly is Embellishment Studios. Oh, this is only number one. I was only supposed to spend 5 minutes on it. Well, I guess we may skip a question. It's fine, whatever. Embellishment Studios, her stuff is so beautiful. She does not only just like regular watercolor art and stuff, but she also does like collage fodder, and I think she makes stickers. I can't promise, but she started making these like collage paper dolls out of like images and collage pieces, and like, I just love them. I have a few of them started. None of them actually ready. I just have them started, but just every time I see her stuff, I'm like, yes, please, more, must suck up. I love it. I just love it. So, okay. 15 minutes left, and I have 3 more questions, so we'll be fast. YouTubers. I watch gaming YouTube a lot, so Call Me Kevin is hilarious. Plumbella and Fake Gamer Girl are my favorite. They all do Sims. I love Sims. I'm obsessed with Sims. Go check them out. Creatively Free to Be Me, who is also on my Instagram list. She also does YouTube videos, and she has a Patreon. And I could watch her create all day long. She did have a video the other day, though, a couple weeks ago, where she was ending her sentences in questions. So, like, every time she talked, it was going to be like this, and my sensory overload, I did not like it. But other than that, I love it. Drawing with Waffles is a great inspiration. She does illustration work, and she makes her own things, and like the subscription boxes and everything. Like, there's so much inspiration, and I love her. I started actually looking into doing illustration because of her. And I want to do it in my junk journals and my art journals and everything. If you notice up in the corner, the left top corner, that's the piece of collage-ness that I lost, that I was talking about in the last video. It is there. And I didn't see it until about this moment. I went, oh, that's where it is. So, yep. The next YouTuber is Casey Golden. She also does illustration. And hers are just super cute. I love her stuff. And, like, she does the Japan treat box monthly subscription. And she will make drawings based on their foods. And I just love it. So definitely look at them. And then Amity Bloom is my last one. She has the most relaxing voice, and she makes such beautiful creations from, like, wallpaper papers and everything. And then she makes her own papers, and you can buy her things, and just drool-worthy, 100% drool-worthy. So, okay, now I'm caught up, and I only have 2 more questions left, and it's only 12 minutes in, so. The theme that I go for, so a lot of junk journalists will go for the vintage theme. I'm not the most into the vintage theme. I like it, like hints of it throughout my work, but I am not an all vintage person. I can't stand, like, things just being the, like, same vintageness through the whole thing. So my actual theme I would classify myself as is modern, maybe? I don't know, mostly colorful, just mainly colorful. I just like colors. Colors make me happy. That's where I have a similarity to Jane Davenport, is I am, color obsessed. Colors are just great. Yeah, so, but I prefer if, like, the most, vintagey I like is Timmy Holtz. I can't call him Tim Holtz. I cannot do it. He is Timmy Holtz. I love him to death and his stuff, and especially around Halloween time, which I think I went on a rant last video or the video before about his Halloween collections. I just love them. I get this witchy vibe, and it's just like, and I love it so much. And I do like Tim Holtz shadow boxes and things like that for the fun of it, especially around the holiday of Halloween, sorry. I even like his Christmas stuff, and I don't like Christmas. I don't like Christmas at all. It's just not for me. I like getting presents, and I'll sometimes get in the Christmas spirit, but, like, just the actual, like, colors of Christmas and all the different stuff. I don't like Christmas. It's not an art thing for me. But Timmy Holtz, he saves the day, though. I adore his face. And I will probably buy him till the day I die. Well, I guess until he quits making things and I can no longer get his stuff. But either way. Oh no, I blew through all 4 of those questions and I need to ramble on for 10 minutes. Okay. Looks like I am due for another cup of coffee because I cannot stop yawning. Winifred decided, well, actually, normally she decides to get me up at 6 a.m. Today she did not bug me until 7:30, and so, like, I remember the days when, with my last ESA, she, Meow, would wake me up crack of dawn to eat, but as soon as she had food, she didn't care about me anymore. She would just, like, she'd go take a nap, basically. She didn't take a nap, so then I could go back to bed. Winifred does not do that. No. She wants me up, and she wants me up now, and she will come in, and she will yell, and she will attack my feet, and she will attack the bed, and she will attack the blanket, and she will make sure I get out of bed. So, she's the greatest thing to ever exist. I love her. Whew. So my last question is, what's my favorite pen? And I have been obsessed with the Pilot G2 most of my life, since high school, since middle school, since probably elementary school. It's the kind my mother's obsessed with. It's the kind I always stole from her. I love writing with them. It glides across the page. It's beautiful, amazing. And then the Ink Joys. I love the Ink Joys. Those two I usually switch back and forth in between. I do like the Microns a lot. I probably will only like the Microns, honestly, for an art pen. I've tried a couple other ones, and I just didn't like them as much as the Microns. Plus, the Microns aren't supposed to bleed, and that's why I like them. A majority of... Oh, I'm really sorry. Of my pens have to be in either... Oh, I prefer 0.5, 0.5, or 0.05? I don't know, 0.5 for the size. I love the smallness. But lately, I've been using a lot more 0.7s, which is the kind my mother likes. I don't know, I write in planners, so it's like writing in small space. I don't really care for the A5 planners that are big. I try to use them because I want the space in them. But, gosh, I'm really sorry. But I mostly just use the personal size. It's the right size. I can carry it with me. I haven't touched mine in a day or 5. But I can carry it with me and everything. I do my daily planning and my daily journaling and everything. Oh. Sorry. That's something I can ramble on and on about. I won a giveaway. And it's a luminary handbook. Let me look it up right now because I would like to say the correct title of them. Yep, luminary handbooks. They're a newer planner journal brand. I won a giveaway, so I won a free journal. And I went on their site, and it is amazing. Like, I want to learn how to record my screen so I can give you guys, like, a peek through of how to do it. But you can set up, like, they have, like, so they have, like, a couple different things. They have, like, Muse, which is full of activities. They have Notebook. They have Planner. They have Training, and then they have Journal. I chose to do the Journal. But basically, you can pick from, like, a set of basic ideas, and then you go ahead and customize it almost however you want. And I had so much fun making my journal. I really want to get into doing a journal every morning and a journal every night. And so I base this journal around that idea. And when it comes in, which it is almost here, it shipped out like earlier this week, and it was they print them. They're custom, so they print them. And then ship them out. And, like, the team is super nice. And I can't believe I won a giveaway for the first time in my life. Like, I never win anything. So I was, like, jumping for joy. But it's like, it's a scam. It's a scam. It's not a scam. They didn't ask for my number or anything like that. They just said, here, give me your address and we'll ship it to you. So they did that. And I love them. I'm so excited. And there will be a review up on my YouTube for when I get it. So, before that, I was gonna say with the favorite pen thing. I want to explore new pens. So why don't you pop into my comments, yo, and write what pen you love the most down, or a set of pens, like any pen related thing. It can be any brand where you get it. Hell, if you want to link something, do it. Like I would love to explore and try new ones. So that's what I would like you guys to do, please, is tell me what pens you guys use. I do have a Patreon. No, there's nothing on it. I have no followers right now, so I'm not really concerned about it. I would like to get people to follow me on there, but it's more of, I really want to get into doing digital journal pieces and everything, and before I'm really, like, I plan to sell digital pieces on my Etsy for sure, but I would like to start with making them for Patreon, so then people who buy me a cup of coffee, because I love coffee, you guys, I love Starbucks so much, please buy me coffee, they can at least get other than, like, I do upload, like, my YouTube onto there, and I plan to do, like, lives and everything that go through there for people who follow, who buy me a cup of coffee thing. I plan to do that. It's just not, I have to get it set up the rest of the way. But I would like to compensate, like, not just you helping me, but I would like to also give you free journaling stuff because I love it. Like, I think Inky Quill, I'm not exactly sure, has the freebies, or the downloadable journal pieces that she does, like the calendar and the dates and then all the creatures and stuff, and I love that, and I want to get into doing that so bad. It's just a matter of me sitting down and doing it. I feel like my stuff isn't very good, but I need to get past that and just do it because I want to do it, not because it's good or bad or anything like that. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what else magical to say. So right now, like, see, like this little dog, I cut it for something else, and then I end up not liking it at all. And so I just had them floating around and thought it would be good to put here. I really, like, I just want to use up what I got. And I also think, like, and this is comes back down to what I said in the last video, like, I like to say things that kind of inappropriately in my stuff, so this sounds inappropriate, but I was meaning just, like, in general, love, not, because this is, like, it comes out saying, let's make love, or please make love, or something, make love, and I was meaning in general, just love one another, peace, kindness, because there's so much, like, my job exposes me to the secrets of people, and I hear a lot of hate, and it's hard some days, so, like, let's just, oh, do make love. Let's just push more love in the world, please, because, like, I know you need it, I know I need it, so let's just love one another. Can we please love one another? I dropped my phone. So I have 2 more videos to voice over after this one. Then I have to upload all of them, and then I have to record the next set of videos, which I've said before. Well, I can't record them yet because I gotta sit down and cricket all the pieces that I played out for them in order to have them finished. So here I am putting them in my junk journal, or putting a couple in my junk journal, trying to figure them out. And I did it as like a tip-in for the ones that are going in there or for these big ones, because then I can open and add things into them if I want, and I can hide things under them, and I like that. So they're still envelopes. Here I am just taping that piece on. I wish you guys could hear it. I don't know if you can, but my dog is asleep next to me, and he's just snoring away. He's the biggest snoring dog. He's a Pekingese, so his face is flat, so he snores 90%. He freaks me out, though. Oh my God, he freaks me out, because the way his head shape is, when he sleeps on his side, his eyes can't close, so he sleeps with his eyes open. And then yesterday, like, he was having a nightmare, and his eyes, like, rolled up in the back of his head, and I'm, like, working, and I'm panicking, because I think that he's having a seizure. No, he was just sleeping. Like, he was just passed out, hardcore, having a dream. Probably a good old dog dream. He was not happy. I woke him up. It, like, made him stand up and everything to make sure he was okay, because he is prone to seizures. It's just a thing for little dogs. For little dogs like Pekingese and stuff, seizures are quite normal. I hate it so much. But he's a good boy. Oh, that's what, like, I have a minute left, so I guess we'll just, so basically he went to the vet too. His teeth are really bad and they have to be removed. Or he has to be on antibiotics to make sure there's no infections, one of those two. But in order to do that, we had to do a blood test to make sure, and a urine sample to make sure he didn't have anything. And he came back clean. The vet was like, I can't believe how healthy this 15-year-old dog is. I mean, he did have an indicator in both his urine and his blood, like a very, very, like, 1% indicator. Something was elevated, and he could possibly be developing kidney disorder, or kidney disease, which is what we lost my ESA to. But hers is stage 4. We wouldn't have never known that she was sick, so, until she got sick. So we're putting off all his teeth stuff for another month. And we're going to get him blood drawn again and tested in a month to make sure that it's just a blip on the machine and he doesn't actually have a problem. And if he does, like, it's early enough that all we have to do is, I think, change his diet and put him on some medication. So like and subscribe, and on to the next video. Bye, guys. Don't forget to put what your favorite pen is in the comments.